Hi, welcome again to Island of in Sports. Well, you can see the smile on my face because I've just watched the West Indies wrapped up a 2-1 victory over the England team in the ODI series. Yes, the West Indies have won the three match series. I actually thought it was five earlier, but I learned that it is three matches, and so the West Indies have won. I can tell you, man, convincingly they dismissed the English. There was nothing from the English, nothing at all from them. Um, they batted first and made 263 for eight. To be honest, I don't even know how they reached 263. Trust me, West Indies was on top. West Indies had them at 24 for 4. And in the end they went on to make 263. But I guess in the middle there, West Indies may, I was watching it, they kind of slack up a little and take the gas off the pedal, and so the English they stood up and they got some partnership in, and then they went to 263. I At one time I thought they were going to be out for less than 100, or even in the 100 bracket, to be honest, but they went on to 263. As I said, Archer came down and he played a cameo in as well, in some six and some four in the last part. But the West Indies team was overall very good on this day. Like, they seemed as if they wanted it. Yes, they seemed that is what I got from it. And so for our bowling, Matthew Ford, he took 3 for 35. Shepherd, he took 2 for 33. Alzarri took 2 for 47. I have something on Alzarri coming up. We're gonna talk about that. But the batting, it was, and this is something that I'm seeing, that the batting is improving for the West Indies team, especially in ODI. Based on what I was watching from Sri Lanka, especially the last match in Sri Lanka, coming through to this, um, I've seen that they have improved. So Lewis, he was the first. He was the first to go. Yes, I nearly said he was the only one, but I remember Brandon got out late, late, late. But King went out very early. He was 19. He made 19 from 17 ball. But let me tell you, this partnership of over 200 between Brandon King, and Casey Carty. Carty, let me tell you about, I'll talk about King. It's really good to see that King is, what should I say, trying, or is one of the most dependable opener in ODI. And we are talking about ODI now. Brandon King is one of the most dependable opener. So, in other words, he hasn't sealed his place as yet, but I think that once he's fit, he's the first to call on. Brandon King, yes. And so he gave a very, very impressive batting today, 6-4, and a controlled innings. It wasn't anything like a drop catch from him, or a foolish shot or anything. It was controlled. They were up to something, and King was there. In the end, he made 102 from 117. He was actually bowled in 40.2 overs. Trust me, I wanted him and Carty to stay there. That is what I wanted. All I was saying is, please let none of them out. Let them carry it home. Let them carry it home. But in the end, King was gone. Not so Carty, the man from St. Martin. All the people from St. Martin, well done. Leeward Island. Listen, I came up with something on Carty, that he was the first cricketer in any form from St. Martin to play cricket for the West Indies. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. And he went to the under 19 World Cup and all of that and all of that. He wasn't on the radar for me, but trust me, he has done well, and he's in the test team too. Yes, Casey Carty. That's where I pick him up from, and he's playing one day cricket. A magnificent innings by this young man. Magnificent. 128 runs, not out of 114 ball. CARTY was batting. Trust me, he paced it in. As a matter of fact, remember Brandon King started before him, and Brandon King, because he opened, and when he came down, he catch Brandon King, pass Brandon King runs, and make his century before Brandon King. And as I said, in his innings, no flaws, nothing of a job catch, nothing of a near misses, nothing of that. CARTY stood up and bat. And we hope that, you know, we hope to see this. And trust me, it was a wonderful, good innings to sit down and watch. As a matter of fact, I'm going to sit down and watch it again. You should too. The English, as I said, they only got 2 wickets. The West Indies was all over them. And sorry, the ball was more than the run. Yeah, the ball was more than the run. In the end, it was 267 for two. Yeah, 267 for two. Yes, it was good batting, good batting. So congratulations, West Indies. Well done. I hope that this may move us up into the ODI table. As I said, it has consequences. If you are not in the top 8, maybe you have to go to playoff. If you're in the top 8, you go to the World Cup. So teams are jostling. It is serious time. But I want to talk about something that happened on the field today. And this is something that I've been watching with Alzarri Joseph. Alzarri has an attitude, right? He have an attitude problem. And the Alzarri need to correct it. Now, imagine today, the entire world is watching. The television is there, right? Alzarri have some disagreement with Captain Hope, Shea Hope, in terms of setting the field. He want the field to be set a particular way. Hope set the field a particular way. There was some disagreement. What Alzarri did, storm off the field. He stormed off the field after it's over, went and sit out a over. The West Indies play with 10 players for 1 over. Because when Aiden was getting ready to go on, he couldn't go on. Alzarri came down, sat on the bench. Wall said something to him. He was there, upset and so on. Then he went on to the field in the next over. It is, it don't look good. Don't look good. I believe that Alzarri is not a young player. He's a young man, but not a young player. He was vice captain. Alzarri have experience. Alzarri must know that the game can do without him. He is not a thing where if something happens to you, West Indies gonna stop playing. No, you are an important player. But at the same time, you have to be careful. Think about other players who have attitude before you and how their career ends. I won't call any name. But be careful, Alzarri. You cannot do that. The entire world was watching. The world was watching to see you storm off. The world was watching to see you gesticulating and do all kind of things. And when you come out, the world was seeing you and Shea Hope. And Shea Hope is the captain. You cannot do that, Alzarri. Cannot. And the world is disappointed in you. The Caribbean, I am disappointed. And should I go further and say disciplinary action should be taken against you for it? You cannot get away with these things. You cannot do that. Coach Sammy and the selectors or whosoever, they should call you into a meeting and give you some probation and talk to you seriously about these things. Cannot do that. And that is my piece on it. Congratulations, West Indies. Well done. Well done, Casey CARTY, St. Martin, Leeward Island, the Caribbean, Jamaica, everyone. Well done, Trinidad, St. Lucia, Antigua, the Windward Islands. Am I missing anyone? Guyana, Barbados. Am I missing anyone? Victory for the West Indies. We love our cricket. We watch our cricket. Until then, we'll talk, man. You have the T20s coming up. You have Bangladesh coming up. A lot of cricket. We'll talk.